Hi my dear students, how are you? Grade 6, are you fine? I hope so. Today's lesson is revision on lesson 17, and as usual let's start with grammar. It's about the first part is about demonstrative and indefinite pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns points out specific person or refers to a specific person or specific place or a specific thing and so on. Demonstrative pronouns are this, that, and this and that, followed by singular noun when I say this picture, that car, and so on. These, those for plural, or followed by plural when I say these pictures, those cars, and so on. This and these used for near things, that and those for far things. Yes, this is the first part, demonstrative pronouns like this, that, these, and those. The second point is an indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun points to something that is not specific, the opposite. So this, that, these, those, yes, specific, but we are going to talk about not specific. Some indefinite pronouns are like what? Examples. Indefinite pronouns like all, another, any, each, everyone, someone, none, few, many, and so on. Also, we can say everybody, everywhere, everything, somewhere, something, somebody, and so on. No one, nobody, none, nothing, nowhere, and so on. Yes. Let's move to interrogative pronouns. It's very easy. Interrogative pronoun means question words like who, whom, which, what, whose, and so on. Who, we use who and whom are used to ask about people, ask for people. Mister, what is the difference? Some students can ask me, Mister, what is the difference between who and whom? Whom is used with prepositions. When I say for, don't say for who, but for whom, with whom, by whom, and so on. So if we have preposition, we use whom, not who. Who asks about the subject and sometimes about object. What about whom? Whom asks about about an object only. Which for choice. What for something. Whose for possession. When I say whose and always followed by noun. When I say, for example, if I found a pencil and I want to, whose pencil is that? Whose pencil is this? And so on. Like that. Whose car? Whose pencil? Whose pen? And so on. Whose bag? Whose box? And so on. Yes. Let's move to reflexive and intensive pronouns, and they are very important. What is the difference between reflexive and intensive pronouns? A reflexive pronoun, let's start with a reflexive pronoun, is a pronoun that refers to a noun or pronoun in the sentence. It ends in self or selves for plural, and it cannot be taken out without changing the meaning. Like what? Reflexive or intensive pronouns. Reflexive or intensive pronoun like myself, himself, herself, itself, yourself for singular, or for plural we can say yourselves, ourselves, themselves, and so on. These are called reflexive and intensive pronoun. Okay, mister, important question. What is the difference between reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun? Okay, reflexive pronoun in brief, as we said, number one, cannot be taken out. We can't omit it. Okay, we cannot drop it. We cannot cancel it from the sentence. Okay, and it's usually used as an object in the sentence. Okay, example, when I say Anna made herself a sandwich for lunch. Here after the verb made, so it's here an object, and an object, so we can't omit it. Okay, if we drop it, so the meaning will not be complete. Okay, now what is an intensive pronoun? Intensive pronoun is in self or service, as I said. Okay, also myself, himself, herself, yourself, ourselves, and so on. Okay, so what is the difference between intensive and reflexive? As we said, reflexive cannot be taken out or omitted, but here intensive, yes, we can omit it. Why? Because we use intensive pronouns, okay, to emphasizes a noun or pronoun. So we use intensive pronoun for emphasis. Emphasis means that it can be taken out. Why? Because it will not change the meaning of the sentence. So we can drop the intensive pronouns or cancel it. Here, if we said, I was hungry myself, so I made a sandwich too. Here, if I drop the word myself, it will be I was hungry, so I made a sandwich too. So here we can cancel or drop or take out the word myself or the intensive pronoun. So it's intensive. Okay, understood this? Yes, good. Let's answer our sheet or vision sheet. Let's start with the indefinite pronoun. Underline the indefinite pronouns in the following sentence. Number one, everyone enjoys a good movie. Where is the indefinite pronouns? Yes, everybody. Yes, excellent. Number two, does anybody have the time? Number two, indefinite pronoun. Yes, anybody. Number three, one sang while the other plays a guitar. So here, yes, noun one. Number four, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Here, nobody. Yes, excellent. Number five, the secret was known by few. Indefinite pronoun here is few. No, the secret was known by many. So here, many. Calculus is too hard for some. Some means somewhat, some people, some students, and so on. So it's indefinite, not specific. Many, not a specific one or person, and so on. Surely you recognize somebody. So here, somebody. Is there anything that I can do? Yes, anything. Okay, so we have finished exercise A. Now exercise B. Complete the following sentence using appropriate or suitable interrogative pronouns. Space, did you go to the club? Here, where? No, I am not going to ask about the place because the place is here, the club. Which, not for choices. So it's how, means how did you go to the club? Yes, by car, by taxi, and so on. Number two. Space, would you like to eat? What, which, who? So it's yes, I'm asking about something to eat, so what? Number three. Space is knocking at the door. Knocking, yes. So what, which, who? I am asking about a person here. Okay, who is knocking at the door? Adam, Ahmed, and so on. Okay. Number four, space is your phone number. Here I'm asking about something, about the phone number. So it's a phone number is something. So it's what? Yes, excellent. Number five, space subject, do you like best? If we have a noun, so we use which, who, whom. We use which followed by noun. Which subject do you like best? Here for choices. Which subject of all subjects do you like best? I like English, I like math, science, and so on. Number 6, space animal is taller. Space animal is taller. The giraffe or the camel. Here choices. When we have a choice like this, space or space, so we use which. Number 7, space car is that. Here we have a noun, okay, and we have about this. If you found or you are going to ask about a car, you say whose car is that. Number 8, about space are you speaking? Who, whom, what? About, as I said before, if we have preposition like about, for, where, and so on, about, by, and so on, we use, or for, we use whom. About whom are you speaking? Yes, okay. For example, when I answer, I'm going to say I'm speaking about Ali, about Ahmed, and so on, okay. Number 9, space did your father arrive from London? Where, when, which? Here, yes, when. I'm asking about the time. When did your father arrive from London? Number 10, by. If we have preposition, yes, by who or whom? By whom. Excellent. By whom was this book written? Means who wrote this book. Number 11, space was Jack crying yesterday? What, why, how? Here I'm asking about the reason. The reason about Jack. Okay, the reason why Jack was crying. Why? Okay, why was Jack crying? For example, he was sad and so on. He lost his book and so on. Like an example. Number 12, space do you think took the money? Who, whom, why? Okay, do you think took the money? So here, who do you think took the money? We are going to say, I think the thief or someone took the money. If I said someone or the thief or fulan, okay, so here it's a subject in the sentence. When I ask about the subject, we use who, not whom. Okay, it's very important. The last one, 13, space did you borrow this book? Where, who, what? So it's where. I'm asking about the place where you borrowed the book. The last exercise, exercise C, write whether the bold words reflexive or intensive pronouns. As I said, himself, themselves, herself, ourselves, and so on are called reflexive or intensive. Again, the difference between reflexive and intensive, as I said, reflexive, we cannot omit it. It can't be taken out. Why? If we take it out, the meaning will be changed or not be complete. Intensive only for emphasis, has no effect on the sentence or the meaning of the sentence. Number 1, also if the pronoun can after the verb, so it's an object, so we can't omit it, so it's reflexive. Here, number 1, Ted promised himself to work harder next semester. Here's himself after the verb, it's an object, so it's, yes, excellent, reflexive. Yes. Okay. Number 2, the juror could not agree among themselves. Themselves here's among themselves. So yes, after preposition also, so also it's an object to the preposition among. When it is an object, as I said, so it's also reflexive. Number 3, the students made the scenery themselves. Here we use themselves for emphasis. Why? Because we can take it out. We can say the students, the subject, made, the verb, The scenery is an object, so the meaning is complete. We can drop themselves, yes. Or we can say here for the emphasis that the students themselves, no one else helped them. So themselves is intensive pronoun. Why? It can be taken out. Ethel promised herself a reward for her hard work. Here, after the verb promised, whom? Promised herself. So herself here is reflexive pronoun. Yeah. Excellent, guys. The mayor presented the new program. We can stop here, yes. The mayor subject, presented verb, new program, object. So herself is can be dropped or taken out, so it's used for emphasis, and so it's intensive. Yes. Okay. Number 6. We cooked the whole meal ourselves. We subject, cooked verb, the whole meal object. So the meaning is complete. Here ourselves for emphasis. It can be dropped or taken out, so it's intensive. Yes. Number 7. Some animals protect themselves. Here protect the verb and themselves is the object. So object, so it's a reflexive pronoun. Okay, guys. Number 8. The pitcher scores the winning run himself. Here, yes, the pitcher, yes, subject, scored verb, the winning run, object. So himself for emphasis, yes, we can take it out. So it's intensive. Have you asked? Asked whom? Whom did you ask? Yourselves. So yourselves here is an object, so it's a reflexive pronoun. Number 10. The player prepare themselves by staying in shape. Prepared verb, themselves is an object, so it's a reflexive pronouns. Yes, excellent, guys. So now we have already finished the grammar or revising grammar lesson 17. Now let's move to spelling and vocabulary lesson 17 revision. Yes, the first 10 words: visible, enjoyable, celebrate, incredible, horrible, desperate, cooperate, valuable, appreciate, considerate. Number 1, visible, it's an adjective. Visible means it can be seen or perceived. Enjoyable means pleasant or likable. Enjoyable, likable, pleasant. Celebrate, mark an occasion, various ceremony or festivities. For example, if you have a birthday party, if you have birthday, so your father is going to celebrate your birthday, okay, by having a party for you. Okay. Number 4, incredible. Incredible means very unusual, hard to believe, or cannot be believed, and so on. Okay, so some things that can't be believed, it's incredible. Horrible means okay, horrible, is it something good or bad? No, not good. When I say extremely unpleasant, not good at all, dreadful. Number 6, desperate, urgently needing something. When you need in a bad need for something, so you are hopeless. Cooperate means to work with someone else. Okay, when I say, okay, guys, all of you must work together, okay, in order to help each other. Number 8, valuable of great worth or value or importance, or we can say very important, for example. Number 9, appreciate, it's a verb, means to increase in value. Considerate, it's an adjective, having concern for the feeling of others. When you have feeling of others, you take care of others, you are kind, and so on, so you are considerate. Let's answer. the first exercise, exercise A. Okay. Number 1, the choices: enjoyable, horrible, celebrate, visible, incredible. Number 1, his car faded. Faded means disappeared, okay, and was no longer disappeared. So no longer, yes, visible means no longer, okay, seen. Number 2, our vacation was an space experience. So okay, our holiday or vacation was, yes, was an enjoyable experience. We enjoyed it. Okay. Number 3, we will space his birthday okay, his birthdays with a party. Here we will, yes, celebrate. Good. Number 4, we couldn't believe. If I said couldn't believe, so horrible or incredible? Yes, guys, excellent. It's incredible. Okay. Number 5, the rotten food smelled rotten. Not fresh, rotten, bad. So smelled horrible. Okay, horrible. Exercise B. Exercise B. Cooperate, appreciate, desperate, valuable, considerate. The spaceman urgently sought the past of seek, and seek means look for or search for. Okay, so the spaceman urgently, when you see urgently, so it's yes, desperate. Number 2, students need to work together and cooperate. Work together, so cooperate. Okay. Number 3, the space ring was very expensive, so it's valuable. Yes, excellent. Okay. Number 4, I really space people who have good manners. I really appreciate. Number 5, the space boy politely held the door open, so the considerate. Okay, before answering the last exercise, let's see the next 10 words: audible, delicate, washable, graduate, capable, miserable, sensible, fortunate, noticeable, responsible, and so on. Okay, all of them are adjectives except number 4, graduate, it's a verb. Audible means able to be heard. Okay, when I say Mr. Mahi, his voice is audible, means we can hear it. Okay, we can hear it clearly. Delicate means very fine in texture or structure or shape, very fine in shape. Or we can say also it's fragile. Fragile means easy to be broken. Number 3, washable. Washable means able to be placed in water without harm. It can be washed. Number 4, graduate means advance to a new level. Or for example, when I graduate from school, I'll join the university or the college. Means finish school and then I'm going to college and so on. Capable means able to do, okay, able to do something, or also it can be means skilled. Someone is skilled, okay, is very good at doing something. Number 6, miserable means extremely unhappy or extremely sad, okay, or uncomfortable. Sensible means having good judgment or practical or realistic. Fortunate means lucky. Noticeable, able to be seen. Responsible, having care or being careful or trustworthy. When I say yes, let Ahmad, for example, do this duty or this. Why? Because yes, he is responsible. You can depend on him. Yes, let's answer number 1. Choose the correct answer. His loud voice made his speech celebrate, appreciate, audible. Yes, it's audible. Number 2. The space lace was woven from thin silk. Audible, delicate, desperate. Yes, it's delicate. Number 3. Water ruins clothes that are not washable, appreciate, cooperate. Cooperate, appreciate, washable. So here I need the adjective. So washable. After high school I will space to college. Horrible, graduate, visible. After will I need a verb. So graduate means after high school I will graduate to college means I will upgrade and go to another level or high level to college. Number 5. The space coach led his team to victory. Here capable, delicate, washable. So the capable means skilled or excellent coach. Number 6. I felt space and didn't like being sick. So I felt, celebrate, sensible, visible. So sorry, I felt space and didn't like being sick. Concern, appreciate, miserable. So it's yes, after feel, the word feel, so we use adjective, so it's miserable, means being sad. Number 7. She is space and makes sound decisions. So she is sensible, not celebrate, not visible. Okay. Number 8. The space girl won $1 million. Won $1 million. Oh my God. So the yes, fortunate or lucky. Okay. Yes. I hope all of you win $1 million and me. Say I mean. Anyway, number 9. The box was hidden, so it was not hidden, so it wasn't what? Miserable, horrible, noticeable. Yes, excellent, noticeable. The last one, you are space for your own actions. So you are, when we have for, we use responsible, appreciate, concern, we use responsible. Yes, now we have finished our revision for today. Thank you very much, guys. I wish you good luck. Goodbye.